The civil rights movement was about more than sitting and eating at lunch counters or interracial schools. It was and is about acceptance as Americans, endowed by God to enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Everything else is a byproduct of acceptance. No wonder some Americans did not fully celebrate the 250th birthday of our independence at the same level of enjoyment. I am not one of them. My history and experiences have blessed me to feel 100% American. I am a patriot in my only homeland, where I have sent nary a dime outside of my country to uplift the building of another country. America, where my family fought in the Civil War, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, where my father, five uncles, cousins, niece and nephews, husband, son, and grandson proudly wore the uniforms of our military, where every generation started with both of my grandmothers attending college, and every generation since have graduated from college. I own my homeland, paid in full by freedmen's toil. Yet citizenship is not acceptance. My country tolerates non citizens coming in mass to compete with citizens. They receive a welcome that I understand because we are all God's children. However, you violate God's mandate to love, respect, and do no harm to all when you ignore predictable in group need to win behavior that is normal and natural, and yes, inevitably victimizes others. You give this a pass in the name of love for one group over love for another. I wonder if you even recognize the suffering of the harm. You explain it away as if questioning this labels them as dividers or xenophobic. You blame them for their suffering and tell them they should try harder. When the very people who left their home did not try harder to build up their place, like my homeland. Furthermore, it is well documented that rampant disrespect for my people on a daily basis is the result of guests in my homeland that is not checked by my government. They target us for hateful speech, hate crimes, killings that result in virtual slaps on the wrist. They become citizens and compete for spaces in universities, run for office and legislate passes for them, and deny respectful consideration for us. They don't bother to learn the history of our outstanding contributions to America in every generation. Would that be tolerated in any civilized nation that cared about foundational citizens? But here it's treated like just another Tuesday. Did we just proudly applaud dynamic speeches about the ideals of American citizenship? How our founders wrote in the Declaration of Independence, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, regardless of who they were considering at the time, it was for all citizens today. God bless America to do the right thing for all citizens.